Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to INTV Team Action News. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Regan Johnson.
And Regan, what's the date today?
It is the 19th of March.
Man, I swear, since I've gotten older, I think when I turned 25, the months have just went by so much quicker.
I'm feeling that. They've definitely gone by. In the last couple of years, I'm like, wow, my life is getting shorter.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, it seemed like the years went by so slow. Like 5 years long, and now it seems like the years are only like 3 months long.
I know, I can't believe St. Patrick's Day is come and gone.
And that was your birthday.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday to Regan Johnson.
Thank you.
So how old did you turn? I know you're not supposed to ask a woman that until they're about like 35, and then you can't ask. But when they're like below 35 and younger, I think you can ask.
What are you talking about? I'm 40, Nolan. I just turned 40.
What?
You can't ask me this question.
Wow, never mind. I can't ask this 40-year-old a question. She's over the hill. But honestly.
24.
24, almost 25. 24 is not that exciting because nothing really happens except for the number changes.
Yeah, and I guess I could say I'm in my mid-20s now.
No, you can say you're in your mid-20s. Back in my old teens, you could say.
Yeah.
But next year, when you turn 25, your insurance goes down. And that's what I was always looking forward to.
And I can rent a car.
Oh yeah, you can rent a car.
There we go.
Very cool. 24 is a little boring. Yeah, say 30 is pretty exciting because I can say back in my 20s, I did all sorts of different things.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to 30.
I wouldn't.
I've heard many women like being 30.
Because then people can't ask you your age.
There you go.
I don't know if that's really legit, so take my word for it though.
Who knows?
If anything.
Student Athlete of the Week.
Woo! It's time.
Woo!
So who's our student of the week?
Student of the week is Emily Laswell, which we have an interview with her, so let's check that one out.
I'm Emily. I'm 17 and I'm obviously go to Cleveland Roslyn High School. I'm a senior this year and it's almost the end of the year, so senior year is coming to a close and it's nerve-wracking, but it's really exciting at the same time. And yeah, I do sports. I do tennis, doing tennis right now. I'm in a couple actually I'm in one group. I'm in yearbook. I help put the pictures together, put the pages together, make sure it's all planned out so people like what they see, and I'm in charge of some of the senior pages, so it's fun just to, like, it kind of gets you closer to your class. I'm in a college art class, and so I really enjoy doing art, but at the same time, college English is also one of my stronger suits. I just like writing, and we do a lot of reading. And I love reading. I have 3 younger brothers and just a big family, and so I usually hang out with them and help them in whatever they need. I like that senior year is so stressful. I like to at least put some time out for my friends, just to hang with my friends, like, because we're all in the same grade. It's like stress level goes down a bit when you're with them and you just get to have a good time, and so it's just try to balancing those all out is kind of hard, but you always, in the end, always find a way to do it.
Thank you, Emily. Good job. Student of the week, 4 thumbs up. And now let's go into our athlete of the week. This is Cade Weigert.
My name's Cade Weigert, 18, senior at Cleveland High School. I play 3 sports and get pretty decent grades. Athlete of the week, I participate in basketball through Cleveland for like going on 8 or 9 years, and I don't know, I guess they just saw that I was successful in what I did and chose me to be athlete of the week. I play football, but I got hurt earlier in the year, so I couldn't finish my senior year out, and then basketball obviously, and right now I'm in golf. Oh yeah, I love participating in sports, mainly just because I like competing no matter what it is, and I don't like to lose. So when I put that into sports, I feel like it just gives me something to work at and helps me distribute my time a little better. My favorite subject is history, just because I like to I think it's important to learn what happened in the past because that'll help that's what is shaping our future right now.
Congratulations, Cade Weigert. You did a great job.
Another 4 thumbs up.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop, and a whoop whoop.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you both for those interviews, and thank you so much, Kathy Joe, down at the Cleveland Roslyn High School, for setting up those interviews each week. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations again. You guys did great.
Yep. So here's a couple of our sponsors. We like to shout out some announcements. Ruby Scrapbook and Things, they are having a spring cleaning sale. So get down there and save money with all those cool craft ideas.
In Inland, from April 3rd to the 5th, Stars and Encore is free. So
What?
make sure you take advantage of that.
It has to be in the Expanded Basic or Expanded Plus, or if you have a digital box, you can receive Stars and Encore for free April 3rd through the 5th.
And again, Smokies is having a local flavor.
That Regan gladly produced.
Yes.
Susie directed it, local flavor, and Regan put it all together, and it looks wonderful. So make sure to check that out Sundays, 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes, and James is talking about how to prepare your meats and your veggies. It's a great couple of episodes, so make sure you check them out.
Very cool. And let's go right along to our worldly news, or what's going around that you might not have heard of. And that is Disco Dog is here. This is a pretty interesting story. There is a jacket with over 200 LED lights that you can manipulate
With your iPhone.
with your iPhone.
And it's like a little jacket for dogs.
Which is amazing. And if you have a lost dog, that jacket could read "Lost Dog" on it.
Yeah, it like has. Well, here's the video of it. It's pretty cool. This dog is very fashionable. It's kind of adorable. So yeah, good way to not lose your dog.
Yeah, very creative way. This guy is probably my hero with the animal kingdom, because he is making dogs not only fashionable but safe too.
Yes, it's true. I kept visioning your dog Frida with this little disco jacket. I'm
I
not
can see
gonna lie.
Frida, or even Maverick, my son. He could be wearing this little LED disco jacket, and
He
you
crawls
just
too far. Lost dog.
lost dog, or get back here. Yeah, so very cool. Make sure to stay tuned. Maybe once the price goes down, we can purchase one of these because they're fairly expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, well, eventually once it gets easier to produce, the price will go down.
Consumer grades will come out.
Yes, and then we can show you the live version of this.
But for right now, we can just steal it off the internet and show them.
There you go. X Factor. Some of you guys may have heard it, but the one in New Zealand, recently 2 judges, a husband and wife, got sacked.
Why would there be a husband and a wife judge? Don't you think that'd be a little biased?
Because they're both famous, I guess? I don't know. But they seem really dumb and mean because they were really cruel to a contestant. She kept saying something about the guy was copying her husband because he's wearing a suit. But I don't know.
Just because of a suit.
Suit and hair. It's like, dude, you're not the only one who has their hair slicked back wearing a suit. And I dare you say you will be the last. So.
Check the video clip out.
Yes.
As an artist who respects creative integrity and intellectual property, I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality? You're a laughingstock. It's cheesy.
But don't
it's
you
disgusting.
copy Cleopatra?
I personally found it absolutely artistically atrocious. I am embarrassed to be sitting here in your presence, having to even dignify you with an answer of my opinion.
I like how the crowd was booing the two
judges.
The 2 judges.
You know, they went home and were like, high five, yeah, we did so good that time. And then they got that email or phone call, you got kicked off. And then they probably were critiquing each other on that.
Oh yeah, they seemed kind of evil.
But we don't need those kind of bullies or negative attitudes all around. Of course, you have to judge, but you don't need to judge in such a terrible way.
Yes, exactly.
Criticism is
These
okay.
kind of shows are supposed to be fun,
Yeah.
lighthearted.
You don't need another Simon, what was his name? Simon Cowell?
Yeah, I was gonna say Simon Pegg. I was like, that's not right.
Simon Cowell, yeah. And he wasn't like too harsh.
No, he wasn't.
He was kind of borderline, but he wouldn't take it too far where he'd really upset the people.
Yeah, he wasn't just straight up rude, which these people were.
And at this time, we'd like to take a commercial break, followed by the weather, see what's going on. So let's take a break and check out some awesome commercials produced by Inland Networks. And if you want an Inland Networks commercial, give us a call, 659-3940, and Regan can edit one up for you, and Jude can take all that video for you.
comes the music.
Boom, 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 boom. I'ma shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. Boom, 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 boom.
Welcome back, everyone, to INTV Weekly.
It is March 19th, 2015. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Regan Johnson.
And you might be wondering, probably not, where's Jeffrey at?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, Jeffrey couldn't join us this week because he's down in Texas at a bachelor party. So we wish you a safe time and a safe travel back, Jeff, because you might get lost down there.
And now, moving on to our
Quick tip. So Regan, what do you have for our quick tip this week? It has something to do with pomegranates, I know.
So now you guys all know how to get those seeds out of a pomegranate.
You know how I get them out?
How?
I just bite into the pomegranate and spit every seed out.
But
That's how I do it.
no.
That's how my ancestors used to do it.
Yeah. Back to the caveman.
Back in the caveman, they just eat it and spit it out. Yep, just like a lemon. Or an orange, I guess.
But there you
Lemon,
go.
orange, yeah. Anyways.
So you guys might have noticed that there's some changes going around in downtown Roslyn, specifically the So Delicious building.
Yeah, they have that facade out front that you can't see inside, and then they tore off the back end, which I think looks a lot better than it used to.
Me too. Kind of opened up the whole space.
Yeah,
It's
and
nice.
finally we sat down with Chris Martin, the owner of the So Delicious, actually the old So Delicious, which he's going to be calling it the Sody, I believe.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
And rumor has it might be a bookstore or something, but here's Chris Martin to let us know more and hopefully stop all the rumors.
My name's Chris Martin, and I live here in Roslyn with my wife and 2 children. The So Delicious is being renovated, and it'll be turned into what's going to be called Base Camp Books and Bites, a bookstore and small-scale restaurant, a place where you can just grab something to eat. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it a coffee shop. It'll be more of a, it's sort of hard to tell, like bar food. I don't really know what the exact name of the food is, but simple, local, smaller food. We'll also have beer and wine and maybe a few cocktails. Yeah, the emphasis will be on books. Particularly hiking books and outdoor recreation books, and we'll have a map and information center. We'll sell, permits for Christmas tree cutting and hiking and that kind of stuff. The idea is that it'll be, help Roslyn become the sort of base camp for people that want to go up into the Teanaway, the Alpine Lakes Wilderness area. We hope to open, by this summer, before the 4th of July for sure. Sometime in June. Looking forward to open it up, and the other thing will be that the person running the bookstore and cafe here will be doing programming out in the yard here. So hopefully it will help activate, have more things going on here, more concerts, more movies, more events that draw people to all the businesses in town.
thank you, Chris. That was an amazing interview, and thank you, Jude, for getting that interview for us.
Yeah, it definitely took Jude a couple weeks to get that, but hey, it was well worth it.
Yeah, it's nice to know what's going on in our small little town.
Yep, in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Bear presentation, if you want to know what's going on in the woods, there was a bear presentation, and not just only black bears or brown bears. This is for grizzly bears, reintroducing them into the Pacific Northwest, actually in the Kittitas County area. And we were there at this presentation to get all the information for you guys. And here's a brief video clip from that meeting.
My name is Denise Schultz. I'm the Chief of Interpretation and Education for North Cascades National Park Complex for the National Park Service.
My name is Chris Servine. I'm the Grizzly Bear Recovery Coordinator for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
And what we're doing here tonight is we're accepting comments and input on the EIS for grizzly bear restoration in the North Cascades ecosystem.
And we're interested in getting people's comments on the ideas of how we could restore them. And we're interested in the concerns that people have about this issue so that we can be sure and address all those concerns through the environmental impact document.
So there's been concerns expressed about the potential for predation on livestock. There have been concerns expressed about public safety, not only for the folks that live sort of along the edge of the ecosystem, but also for hikers and backpackers and hunters, that kind of thing. There's been some information raised about potential economic impacts, kind of both good and not so good. One impact of concern was if there are fewer deer and elk, then would there be fewer hunters, and that would have a negative impact on the economy.
Well, grizzly bears have a very low reproductive rate. Females only breed every 3 years, and they have 2 cubs on average. And they don't start breeding until they're 5 years of age. So they have a very low reproductive rate. Their numbers increase naturally very slowly.
There was also some who said, well, it might be a good thing because it would bring more tourists and it would bring more people who might want to come and have an experience where they could see the grizzly bear.
We'd probably have to get to about 200 bears in the North Cascades, and that would take us about 100 years to get to that number. It'd be a very gradual process.
So there's always misinformation whenever these sort of things come about, and so we ask that if people have questions that they go to the agency sites, the Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Park Service, to get the scientific information and data about grizzly bears and about the issue. And you know, we're hopeful that as people continue to learn about grizzly bears and continue to learn about the EIS, that misinformation will become less and less.
I think it's great that they are addressing all of the concerns that people have and taking time to get rid of all of those rumors and fears that people have, because there's a lot of misconceptions about grizzly bears.
There is. Would you prefer grizzly bears up here or not prefer grizzly bears?
I would, and the reason why is because
She's from San Francisco.
I am, but also I was listening to the video and what they had to say, and it was kind of amazing. They want to get the population in this area up to 200 grizzly bears, but that's going to take 100 years to do.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really slow process because female grizzly bears only reproduce every 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. So It's a slow process. It's not like it's going to happen overnight.
It's
Yeah.
not like the wolf population. We've been seeing uprising in the wolf population, so probably not as fast as an increase in that.
Right, exactly.
Wow, this is very informative, and just that brief little that you just taught me. I can't wait to watch the full presentation only on INTV at selected times. You can check out channel 70 where we have all the times where all of these great presentations will be aired at. So make sure, check out channel 70, get the time of the grizzly bear presentation that happened this last March 9th, and check out the full entire meeting. Very interesting.
It is. It's quite interesting. We had the brick boat race.
Yeah, the brick
happening.
boat races. I missed it this year, unfortunately. Did you go?
Nope, I did. Well, I was watching your dogs.
Oh, you were watching the dogs.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good excuse.
Yeah.
You could have said you were there though.
Yeah. Well, Jude was there, and
Jude?
she collected some interviews and some footage.
Name's Brent, Reverend Pig Steel, Testicle Taco, kick taking names. We're doing it again right now.
How'd you come up with that name?
I have testicles and tacos.
Okay.
I'm Larry Nahar. I believe this is our 19th boat race here at the Brick. We've been here, we're on our 19th, and we always have a fun time. It's a lot of hard work, but we have everybody has fun, so we keep doing it.
Oh gosh, really we're amateurs. You know, there's some real professionals out here that are devote their whole lives to this. It's pretty.
This is our first year.
It's a pretty big deal for most people. You know, that's why we decided to go big. Yeah. You should actually see hers. But I'll let her talk about it.
Well, so it's the X got the house. It's being measured right now. And very first year doing this, and greatly looking forward to it.
Lots of semen is the name of the boat.
I think it started when things were slow and there wasn't a heck of a lot to do. So people just dreamed it up. And I think it's our 27th for the building, 27th race.
Hi, my name's Mike. We've got 5 boats entered. We've got a paper boat, a wood boat with a custom paint job on it, and we've got a couple of soap boats, and a cocktail umbrella that we're going to float. This is my first year. I've lived here since '95, but this is my first year in the races, and I'm looking forward to it, and already have plans for next year.
That is always an awesome time right there. The brick boat races, the spittoon races, one of the longest operating bars in Washington State, which is the brick. They have that running spittoon underneath. Man, what an awesome event every single year. Just jam-packs that house.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know what a spittoon was until I moved here.
You just didn't think about what it could mean?
Yeah, didn't know.
What would you think a spittoon would be?
I just pictured a Western bar with those swinging wooden doors.
Oh, that'd be a spittoon?
Yeah.
Okay, she's from San Francisco. But it's very interesting too. Back in the day, they just didn't, it was a men's only bar, and they didn't just spit in that spittoon.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
I'm filling in the gaps.
Yep. The Roslyn to Suncadia Trail Connection meeting happened this last March 16th. And once again, INTV was there in case you missed it. And here's a brief video clip from that meeting.
All I'm interested in is a designated trail access through it, ostensibly for young families and their children.
Pedestrian only?
Pedestrian. Well, for me, speaking as a city council person, I would be looking at only pedestrian.
Bikes, yeah.
Like
non-motorized.
Because
Non-motorized.
motorized horses,
I do know that the cemetery
scooters.
has a real problem with recreational vehicles.
Yeah, no, there would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Cross-country ski trails probably,
Okay.
like those sorts of things.
Suncadia doesn't do that.
Yeah, there's no ATVs allowed within Suncadia.
On the 18th, looking to meet with the CAC, and of course the public is all invited. March 23rd, be doing another one here. And we'll post these dates around town. April 9th, we're looking to go in front of the Roslyn Planning and Historic Commission. I know that Suncadia will be at that one.
Quite exciting stuff, having a trail from Suncadia to Roslyn. Again, this is just the beginning of the conversation, so if you guys want to have your input, make sure you go to the next meetings coming up, and we'll make sure we'll let you know when those are coming.
They're all scheduled on the Roslyn City website, roslyncity.org, so make sure to pay attention to all those changes of the meetings and where they're taking place at, because this is a very important topic. I, for one, am excited to see a connection from Suncadia to Roslyn, because I know when I walk that Suncadia Trail to go out to their beautiful facility, it's always blocked with stumps or trees that somebody put there. And so hopefully with designating these trails and keeping them open, we'll have more foot traffic in the Roslyn, Suncadia, vice versa area. So beautiful right there, connecting them all. And then we have a connection down to Cle Elum, Suncadia. We even have one to Ronald with the Coal Miner Trail. So everywhere you want to go, walking, biking, skateboarding, it's all available.
It's important to have those community connections for sure.
It is. We're all up here together, so we got to work together.
And then here's a quick word from the Field and Stream Club, where they give INTV a little thank you.
I'm Mark Bennett, president of the Cascade Field and Stream Club. This is our the bi-weekly board meeting. We would like to thank all the members of the community that donated and support our club year after year. We just finished our annual banquet, which was a big success, and without all the community support, we wouldn't be able to continue.
And especially all the help from INTV. Go Channel 3. Our next upcoming event is going to be the fishing derby, the kids fishing derby in June at Lavender Lake.
It's the first weekend of June.
First weekend of June, I think.
Under 14.
And then we've got 300 education classes coming up in June, July, and August.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much to the Field and Stream, handing out a compliment to INTV myself, Nolan Weiss, I know Regan, and the rest of the staff at INTV truly appreciate that, so we thank you. And keep up the great work with the Field and Stream and keeping the Upper Kittitas County what it is.
Anna Green Gables is coming to Roslyn at the Roslyn Community and Performing Arts Center, which is above the library.
It's a very beautiful building that they are revamping, which is very cool.
So make sure you don't miss this play. It is playing on the 20th and 21st at 7 p.m., the 22nd at 2 p.m., the 26th through the 28th at 7 p.m., and the 29th at 2 p.m. Tickets are on sale for $10 at the Tribune Supply Office in Cle Elum or at the Kitchen Sink in the NWI building in Roslyn.
Very cool right there. I have never heard of the Anne of Green Gables play. So just to have our viewers, just in case they're like me, what is the Anne Green Gables about?
It's about, well, this one's a musical. There's a movie and a book out. The movie is not a musical, so I'm kind of excited to see
This
it as a musical performance.
This performing arts group from Relay Production is doing a musical?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I've been told.
Wow.
Anna Green Gables is about this young lady named Anne who's an orphan and who gets adopted by this old couple to kind of help out on a farm. They think that they are adopting a boy, and she's not.
And they're like, yeah, we'll pick Anne because Anne's a boy.
There was a mix-up somewhere in all of that. But they end up just loving her to pieces, and it's about her life in Green Gables and her coming of age and growing up there.
Very sweet. And I cannot wait to check out Belay Productions' Anne of Green Gables play because they do an amazing job always on every presentation they do. So make sure to check out one of these selective dates coming up this month and check and help out the Belay Productions and just support what they're going through because this is awesome.
And we will be filming the entire production and selling DVDs, and part of the money that you guys spend on the DVD goes to Belay Productions. So make sure that you guys put in your bid now for those DVDs and always have it in your collection.
Very cool. Call right now and reserve that DVD copy. Bill Harrison with Robotics is doing a sneak peek showing at Cle Elum. This is going to be going on March 21st. That's a Saturday at Intermountain from 1 to 3 p.m. So make sure to get down there. And if you're not able to get down there, he'll also be showing off his robots on April 1st down at Intermountain Radio Shack. So make sure to, once again, support Bill Harris and his robots.
You make an impressive robot there.
Robots. It's just talking backwards.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. I mean, you're a professional robot like myself.
I will keep that in mind.
Yep.
My favorite event, I'm really looking forward to this. It's called The Wild Thing Documentary. It's a movie showing that will support the Roslyn Outdoor School. And it's going to be at the Old City Hall above the Roslyn Library at 2 p.m. And this is happening on the 21st of March. So make sure you guys get down there, check out this amazing documentary called Wild Thing, and it's in support for the Roslyn Outdoor School.
And here's a quick trailer we'll show you right now.
I'm David Bond. As a child, I was happiest playing outdoors. When I got back from school, I'd throw down my books and go straight out to play. My children don't do that.
Technology is turning us into glassy-eyed zombies.
My children's generation is going to be the first in history to have a lower life expectancy than their parents.
How much do you love the telly?
100 billion. It's so relaxing.
Modern marketing is a mighty persuader.
Go compare, go compare.
I want to use it to sell the ultimate free wonder product, the outdoors.
Take your children outdoors.
But will anyone buy it?
So what do you think of when you think of nature? Dangerous outside.
There's a poo there.
Oh. People have their dogs off the leash there, and a lot of people get mauled to death.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We sell every product under the sun. Now our job is to sell the sun itself.
You're guaranteed to love nature or your money back. There is no money, so surely I can say that.
Oh, he's tickling! He's tickling!
Kissing a frog, that's just out of That's just not happening.
You're not going to kiss a frog?
It's unhygienic.
Pick up a frog. That is brilliant.
It's not the kids that don't want to put their hands in the mud or jump in the pond. It's the adults that have said no.
What would happen if they caught you playing ball games?
I think we'll just get an Asbo.
You get an Asbo?
Play freely. Go outside into the green of
That's just too much nature.
Stop buying iPads. Take your children outdoors. You've bought enough iPads now.
So make sure to check out this documentary going on March 21st at 2 p.m. at the Roslyn City Hall. This is very important. We need to teach our kids and our parents. It's more important in life to be outside than be inside in front of a screen.
Yeah, there's a lot that our world and our forest can offer, not only to children but also to adults. So it's important that families come together and spend time outside.
Outside, even underneath the tree by yourself, and just think and just watch the sun go up, the sun go down. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Just gotta enjoy it.
Speaking of beautiful, the Student Art Walk is coming to Roslyn on the very same day, March 21st, and is going to be at 3 p.m. downtown Roslyn. And those little derby cars,
Pinewood Derby cars,
there you go, will also be there. So make sure you check it out. Support our students. It's a great experience.
And here's an interview with Janine Brodeen.
Hi there, I'm Janine Brodeen. I'm the co-coordinator of the Roslyn Student Art Walk with my friend Susie Martin. The Art Walk will be held this coming Saturday, March 21st, between 3 and 7 in downtown Roslyn businesses and in the Roslyn Yard. We hope you can come and join us.
It should be an exciting day. We will have over 850 pieces of visual art, as well as music and try-it stations.
To check out what kinds of ways you might get involved with our town community, please look at our website, which is ourtowncommunity.org.
The Student Art Walk has been going on for about 6 years. It began as a showcase for the visual arts in the Cle Elum-Roslyn School District, and it has evolved now to include the preschoolers in our community, homeschoolers, private schoolers, and any other students that would like to participate. And it's not just the visual arts, it now includes music and what we call try-it stations. There will be at least 4 try-it stations this weekend on Saturday, where people of all ages can go to make art, trying the projects that the students at the schools have done over the year.
So we want to thank the Roslyn businesses, because without them we would have no place to display art. Roslyn has a great business community. We're one of the few actually in the state where the business community is so supportive of the arts.
Thank you, Janine Brodeen, putting on once again the Student Art Walk for downtown Roslyn. This is a very exciting time for our kids and the parents to see all the great art that is offered, and musical talent too.
The ARF Easter egg hunt is coming up. It's going to be on the 28th. I can't believe Easter is like just around the corner.
Right around the river bend.
It's happening.
Yeah.
So, ARF Easter egg hunt. Make sure you're there.
With your dogs, or your cats, or your pig. I remember there's a pig there one time.
Really?
Yep.
I want to go.
Yeah, it's a good time. Downtown Roslyn, make sure to check this out. Help out Lori Clemente and the rest of the ARF Animal Rescue, because they do some amazing work for our furry friends that need help. So make sure to get down there, get some Easter eggs and some dog biscuits or kitty treats for that loved one.
There you go.
Yep.
Continuing on the Easter egg hunt theme, the flashlight Easter egg hunt is coming, and I know I'm looking forward to this.
Can't wait.
It's going to be on April 4th, so do not miss it.
Nope, this is going to be an awesome time right here at the Cle Elum-Roslyn Elementary Middle School fields. They're going to have thousands of eggs laid out with awesome prizes. So make sure to get your tickets. Hopefully with Carrie Farnham, who is putting it on, and get some more information for you for the flashlight Easter egg hunt coming up April 4th.
Make sure you don't forget your flashlight. Very important.
I don't bring it.
You don't.
I use my eyes. Oh yeah, I did have my headlight, but it was bouncing everywhere. You don't need it. You really don't. You use your eyes, unless you're Regan and you have bad eyes. Then use a flashlight and glasses.
Anyways,
let's go on to some civic news. In South Cle Elum City Council news, what happened, Regan?
Well, they talked about how James from Smokey's Barbecue wants...
One of our sponsors.
One of our sponsors, which is why I had to include this.
Of course.
Yes. He wants to replace the small depot signs in South Cle Elum with one of his own Smokey's Barbecue signs. Also, what's really interesting is Helga Johnson is back talking about the... Yes, talking about the artwork on the wall on the way into South Cle Elum. They have finally landed on a art...
Concept?
Piece, art concept for the wall, which looks amazing. I'm really excited to see it all blown up.
Cannot wait.
Yes. So now all that's left is South Cle Elum is trying to figure out the budgeting for that and the money and how to get it started for the project.
Let's check out a quick video clip from the South Cle Elum City Council meeting that happened this last week.
James from Smokey's Barbecue was in, and he wants to replace the little signs that are under the depot signs, the big state park signs. There's just a small signs that say depot. He wants to replace those with signs that say Smokey's.
Helga Johnson presented some options for some artwork on the underpass over by the railroad to beautify that thing and make our little corner of the world look somewhat better. There was several nice options for artwork there, and she's done a nice job. The only problem is money.
What, Helga has too much of it, or?
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
Well, Cleveland is gonna pony up $2,500 for it, and some other outfits are gonna come up with some. And I was wondering if we might be able to come up with some somewhere.
That is some exciting news right there. I saw Helga at one of our events downtown, and I had to give her some praise on getting this and following through with it too, because I keep driving by that wall and just see how ugly it is. I can't wait to see something beautiful on that wall. It's just going to be awesome.
Yeah, that drive already is just beautiful with the trees lined up, and it'll just make it even better with all that beautiful water. And
yeah, and then you drive over the water. It's just going to be perfect. So South Cle Elum, you definitely have our support, and hopefully you can find that funding quickly so we could have that art project maybe up this summer maybe. Yeah. That'd be awesome. And that concludes Civic News. You can check out South Cle Elum City Council meetings on INTV at selected times or the times below. And make sure if you have any concerns or comments you want to address to our cities, Roslyn, Cle Elum, or South Cle Elum, or even the school board, please attend those civic meetings.
And now going on to
Warrior Sports. This isn't Warrior Sports, but it's March Madness. Can't wait. Been waiting all year for this.
He has been so excited.
I can't wait. And Regan's going to get her bracket going. We got some brackets going. And Kentucky, hopefully they take #1. And I'm really excited about Eastern Washington. First time ever. Big Sky. They are going to the March Madness tournament. And this, I'm rooting them on. They're going to beat Georgetown and probably not make it past the next round. But it's all right. You guys are there.
Then we also have golf is on. I don't know if you guys knew this, but spring is here.
Spring is sprung.
Spring is sprung, and that means golf has started. And Nick Baker won first in the Othello Invitational, so congratulations to you.
Nick Baker was the medalist, and the boys actually took first in the Othello tournament. This is awesome. So not just Nick. Nick did an amazing job getting an award, but the rest of the boys on the golf team as well took first place at that Othello tournament.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah. And softball. Do we have an interview with Cheryl Singer this week, or is that for next week?
No, we do. Let's check it out.
Oh, okay.
Hi, my name is Cheryl Singer. I'm the head softball coach here at Cle Elum High School. This is the first time in history, just about, where we've been able to start outside. So to have day one outside with a dry field, with our fence up, has just been, it's just been amazing. It's been a really great start to the season. We have a lot of young players. I only have 2 seniors this year, so I'm not going to lose a big senior leadership, which is great. You know, I'm just really enjoying the culture of the team so far. Just a lot of great teamwork, a lot of hard work has been put forth so far. We had our season opener last Saturday against Columbia Burbank. We swept. It was just a good game. Got everybody some playing time. They were easy wins for us, but it was kind of a good way to break in the new season. Great work ethic on these girls. And I know we're going to be really competitive in our league, so it's going to be a really, really fun season.
Thank you, Cheryl. I am excited to see what the girls got this spring with softball. It's going to be really exciting, and we'll make sure we keep you guys posted on all of the news for that.
And I know they had a jamboree this last week, shutting out their opponents. Very exciting right there. Boys and girls, baseball and softball, both coming out with wins. So very impressive right there. I know the boys baseball team is kind of struggling with the lack of participants, but they're saying that they're going to have a strong team. And I know these girls softball, they're looking at wanting to get to state once again and place. I know that's probably Cheryl Singer's goal as well.
And that concludes
Warrior Sports.
At this this time we'd like to thank our sponsors, our lovely sponsors who are amazing. We always have to mention them, like the CPC.
The Cascade Prevention Coalition, they are doing some awesome work. Next week we'll be working with the kids on making them commercials, so we're excited to do some training with our young ones.
Yeah, it'll be a really great experience.
We'd like to thank Ruby Scrapbooking and Things,
And Swiftwater Fitness,
Smokey's Barbecue,
Loretta Swigard with John L. Scott,
Mountain Elegance,
Craven Technologies,
Country Ladies Trading Company,
Harper's Lumber,
and the Old Number 3 located in Ronald.
and of course Inland Security and Inland Networks.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And if you would like to become a sponsor of INTV, it's filling up, and we'd love to have your sponsorship and a commercial on INTV. So please give us a call, 659-3940. And some really great news. If you have a commercial produced with us, we'd love to talk to you about maybe putting that on a national syndicated show, which has ESPN, FX, TBS, Superstation, TLC. There's 20
Bunch of
channels
other
to
ones.
choose from. And so this is very exciting. So your commercial won't just be on INTV, but it will also be on our cable network as well. Very exciting.
It is. I am very excited for this. And now going on to
Birthdays!
Happy birthday to Chelsea Gordon on March 20th.
Happy birthday, Chelsea, turning 30. March 21st, Alicia Bator, Rebecca Cook, Kevin Clausen, Jocelyn Slack, Lisa Thomas, Josh Stutz, and Lori Watts. Wow, a lot of birthdays on the 21st.
My goodness. March 22nd, we have Linda Gear, Tammy North, Philip Hudson, Sadie Kin, and Shannon Johansson. Happy birthday, guys.
On March 24th, we have Heather Lanfear, Nancy Harkus, and Gail Byrne.
And on March 25th, we have Garnett Tremmel.
Happy birthday to everybody. If we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, Facebook us, tweet us, email us. We should never miss that special day. We say it every week. Don't let it happen.
Yeah, nope.
Baby news, Maverick, check him out in his bandana looking all gangsta. Not really, it looks like he's like cleaning house or something. But he just, either way, he looks cute.
He always looks cute.
He's
He's wearing some green on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
Some
made
stripes.
sure. Didn't want to get pinched.
Yeah.
He's 8 months now, so happy birthday to my little man. And if you have any little birthday shout outs or baby pictures you'd like to share with us, make sure to email them because we'd love to show them off.
And now it's time to shut down this episode on March 19th.
2015, I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Regan Johnson.
Couple local people.
Shooting some local news.
For you, you guys have a great day, night, evening. Whenever you see us, make sure when you see Jude out on the streets getting her beats on the streets, say hi and answer her question.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Congratulations. Bleh. Bleh. The art walk is getting